Hello, friends and enemies. It's me, V. I have PCOS. That is why the beard. It is May 16th because tomorrow is May 17th, and it's going to be live student ops day for 2 days. If you are watching WMVT, it's channel 36 in Milwaukee. If you're watching it, I'll be no, I won't be master control operator. I'll be well, technically, I am the master control. Okay, I am. What did I just step on? Okay, I am the master control operator that day. But the students of Milwaukee Area Technical College, also known as MATC, will be taking over for 2 weeks. I mean, not 2 weeks. They'll be taking over for 2 hours. Getting things situated it's awesome. I'm happy and geeked for them. So that's happening. Now, I'm 226 pounds. Today's thing, which was really fun, today's lesson plan was talking about Gene N. Now, Gene M, for those of you who don't know, N as in no, Gene was the founder of Weight Watchers. Now because I had actually read the book, when she started Weight Watchers, she had originally started it because she was going to a weight loss clinic and they were like, you're losing weight, blah, blah, blah. But she didn't like how it felt. She was like, there should be incentives. So people will be like, oh, if I do this, I get this. Or I get a little charm for losing weight. You know, other people hold me accountable. Oh, I should have went. Yeah, I should have went. And so, wait a minute, I'm going the wrong way. Fuck! I'm going the wrong way. I kept going, technically I could get to Joanne Fabrics this way, but I don't think I want to. Yeah, I could. So she was just talking. Ooh, garage sale. I don't need anything. Now, she was talking about how it felt. What she was doing actually is she was talking about how she made Weight Watchers, where she had people come in and they would go and get weighed and do all these things and yada yada yada, and it was awesome and cool and fun. And she mentioned how while doing it, she came up with charms, and then she started to have little companies or franchises, really, that would open up, and people would be like, hey, let's go do it again, let's go do this, let's go do that, blah blah blah. And so people learned, and she made this company. And I know that a lot of people are against Weight Watchers because of things that their parents have said and done, and it's mostly moms that have put them in it, and I understand that, and I say you have your right to be upset. You have every right to be upset. I'm not going to tell somebody, no, don't be upset at Weight Watchers. No. If you're upset at Weight Watchers, you could be mad at Weight Watchers because at the time, they were trying to do its best. My main thing is you should be mostly mad at your parents, because your parents were also trying. And with Weight Watchers, one of the things they did say was no children. You have to be 13 or under. But I have heard people say they were 9 or 8 and their mom made them come to Weight Watchers and do all these things. And I am a proponent of establishing healthy habits in kids. And with that, my main thought process is if you are a parent, you're doing the same damn thing as your kid. That means if your kid's going for a walk, you're going for a walk. Both of you are saying, hey, let's go. You're saying to your kid, hey, let's go have fun and go for a walk. You're incorporating it with everybody in the damn family, not just your kid. Oh, I didn't know St. Vinny's is over here. I should go do that. what you're not doing is telling your kid, like, oh, well, you need to do this, you need to do that, and everybody else is going to do something different. No, you don't do that to your kid. That isolates them and makes them feel, like they're not part of the family. And I know people are like, I'm going to rant a little bit. I do not believe in the people that are like, I'm going to guilt somebody into losing weight, because that doesn't work. I am also not someone who is fat activist. I'm not a fat activist, because my main question is to everybody that's like, fat liberation, fat activism. My question is, where are those people now? The ones that created this, where are they now? And one of the fat activists that were like, doing that, guess what? It was a skinny white dude who said he had a thing for fat women. We need to acknowledge that. Not be like, oh, no. It was this and that. No. No. Anyway, I'm getting off subject. Point is, Weight Watchers today talked about what things have happened that you've been most excited about, and, well, not excited, but just what things have happened where you've been like, oh, this is cool, this is awesome, this works for me, what things don't work for you. That's the main gist I was trying to say. And my main thing currently is that I know that exercise works for me. If I exercise, I lose weight. If I don't exercise, I am not going to lose weight at all. I'm not going to. So I don't actually like the fact that the car is over here. You know what? I'm going to park over here. There's a car, but I can't see in front of the car. I'm at Joann Fabrics. I need to get a corset pattern. Everybody talked about what things that they were really good at when it comes to Weight Watchers. We talked about Jean. We talked about the old Weight Watchers styles and how far they've come from that, which I say I'm so happy, because eating liver every single once a week. You had to eat liver once a week. You have to you couldn't eat foods, but if you did eat foods, the foods could only be on breakfast or lunch or dinner. It couldn't be mixed in between. That was one thing I always read in her book, and the diet, not the diet, but the cookbook. I was like, this is weird as hell. Also talked about the fact that there used to be a thing where you could have like these beads, and what you would do with the beads is you would go take the beads and you would calculate your points, and then you would move the beads to do whatever, but somebody said it felt like a rosary. I've never had a rosary, but for them it said it was weird and it felt like a rosary, so they're like, I don't like it. They stopped. I'm trying to think of what else. I realized since last week, it's that I do need to be active. For me, for my PCOS, I have to be active. So that's where we are. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go.